Hey there, everybody. Figured I'd do this quick video. I've been watching a lot of flat earth video on YouTube and a lot of flat earth debunked on YouTube, and I figured I'd guess put my 2 cents in as to this horizon and the whole boats going over the curve, and that's why they disappear or sink bottom first into the ocean, or however you want to call it. So what I've done here is I've just done a quick doodle. I mean, nothing fancy, just to kind of illustrate what I'm trying to get after here, that it's not the curvature that's causing the boats to sink out into the ocean as they drift away. So we got a little stick figure guy here, and what it's showing here is we're showing that our perspectives, the ground has to come up to then meet our eye level or eye perspectives, and so then everything after that is pretty much flat and even with that, and the boat's going to sink out this way, or float out this way, sorry. And as you can see, our perspectives, everything comes down to this point, so everything that's then, the boat's going to float off this way, and as it continues out, because the ground is up to our eye level, the boat's going to appear to sink into the ocean even though it doesn't. It's not going to go around a curve. It's going to just, appear to sink into the ground because the ground is technically covering the bottom of the boat from our perspective. I mean, you can also see here, I went ahead and just kind of quickly drew in the line, or what they're trying to say, that, the ground comes up to our perspective, and then after the horizon, that's when and only when we get to view the curvature of the earth, which I think is just full of baloney and not true at all. And right here, I just kind of did from behind the little stick man's head, where you got the boat going, horizon line here, and everything comes to the one center point. I've also seen videos where they try to explain that after the viewpoint or the horizon, things recede afterwards. I've seen explanations of the sun as to why it arches in the sky and then seeps off into the horizon, which I don't think is true. I think once it's going to hit that horizon point, it's going to continue straight out at a straight line and not sink down into anything. It's just going to continue out in a straight line. I mean, it's simple perspectives. It's, you look into art, get into art. If you do any drawing, painting, coloring, whatever you might do, artistically wise, I think you would agree that that's kind of how the visual perspective works. And so, I mean, to me, that just shows that we're on a flat earth and not a ball. I don't see a ball from what we're seeing from these boats. But, I could be wrong. So, if you're all caught up on your artistic visual perspectives, the horizon, vanishing points, and everything like that, and you want to tell me that I'm completely wrong, then go right ahead. If I am wrong, I'll admit it. But I think that this is a very simple explanation as to why ships appear to disappear off into the horizon. And then, according to other videos, which, if you guys want to look at the videos, go right ahead. I'm not gonna, put any of those videos on here because I figure, everyone's intelligent enough to go on YouTube and look up the videos of the boats vanishing over the horizon. If you then use a telescope or a camera with a very decent lens, or not lens, sorry, zoom, that once the boat goes beyond the horizon, it is theoretically possible to then zoom in or use your telescope, and the boat will then appear back into your sights. And I think that's a pretty simple explanation that, yeah, it's flat. It's flat. The boat has just simply vanished off into our viewpoint perspective due to the lack of how far we can see, and the fact that, the ground comes up and it's kind of hitting our eye level. I mean, as you look off in any direction, look down the road, you can see that the ground comes up to meet your eye level, the air comes down to meet your eye level. So it just kind of creates that little vanishing point or the horizon. So objects that then exceed that are just going to continue straight out, And because you can't see through the ground has come up to your eye level, the object that's continuing out will look like it's going to sink into the ground. I'm pretty sure that this happens with more than just boats and cars. But, you know, feel free to tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm trying to just seek the truth myself. And if I'm wrong, and I will happily admit it without a doubt, because I'm looking for the truth. I feel there's something wrong with what they're telling us. I'm not sure that every flat earth video has the truth either. So I just want to know what the heck is the truth, and you know what's going on with this world. I mean, it's completely intrigued me, and I think it should intrigue a lot of people. And I don't think we should just base our opinions off secondhand information such as scientists and our mathematical equations, or you know, other videos. I mean, I think we should all get out there and just kind of check things out, figure it out for ourselves, and see what we see. All right, thanks for watching.